6 players you didn't know were Arsenal Academy stars, including Mark Noble. Arsenal's Hale End Academy has long been regarded as one of the very best across world football. Over the past decades we have seen swathes of talent come through the North London club's youth team setups, from Tony Adams and David Rocastle in the 1980s to the world-class Ashley Cole at the turn of the century. Since then, the likes of Hector Bellerin and Alex Iwobi have made an impact on the big stage. And the former Arsenal duo have since been followed by a whole host of Hale End graduates making a mark in the Premier League, led by exciting England winger Bukayo Saka. But there have also been other well-known stars formed at Arsenal who are not necessarily associated with the club. Whether that's due to being released early on or simply never making a first-team appearance, Daily Star Sport looks at 6 players who were actually made in Arsenal. Mark Noble is undoubtedly Mr. West Ham. The 35-year-old Canning Town native is synonymous with the Irons, having ascended through the academy to make 548 first-team appearances. But Noble has never been shy to admit he was first an Arsenal lad. He joined their academy aged 11 and was driven to training by his dad, though the long journey from East London meant he sometimes turned up late to the Waltham Forest-based academy centre. He was eventually eyed by the club he adored, West Ham, and joined them in 2000 as a teenager. And the midfielder hasn't looked back since, as he looks to play the final games of his career before hanging up his boots at the end of the season. Who is Arsenal's biggest what-if-released academy star? Let us know in the comments section. The Crystal Palace playmaker had an incredibly tough journey to becoming the Premier League star we see today. Fans could be forgiven for noticing a certain Arsenal panache in Eberechi Eze's style of play today, and that would be correct. The Greenwich-born 23-year-old started his career at Arsenal as an 8-year-old, playing in the age group 1 year below Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Eze claims he and his mum cried together when he was released aged 13. Fortunately, his obvious talent ensured he received opportunities at Fulham, Reading and Millwall before Queen's Park Rangers finally took a gamble on him by offering a professional contract. Ismail Bennacer could secure his first Serie A winners' medal with AC Milan this season. The combative yet technical Algerian has become one of the Italian league's standout central midfielders since joining from Empoli in 2019. But he was first scouted by the Gunners, who signed him in 2015 from now-dissolved French side Arles. Despite showing promise, Bennacer made just 1 appearance under Arsene Wenger in the League Cup, coming on for an injured Theo Walcott in October 2015. England striker Andy Cole is best known for his legendary strike partnership with Dwight Yorke, which helped Manchester United win the iconic treble in 1999. But he actually kicked off his career as a youth player for rivals Arsenal after leaving school in 1988. Cole's forgotten time at Arsenal is in part due to him making just 1 league appearance as a 19-year-old against Sheffield United in 1990. He also appeared as a substitute against Tottenham in the Charity Shield the following season, but was eventually sold to Bristol City in March 1992. Things worked out in the end for Cole, who started bagging goals for Newcastle and then Man United throughout the 90s. The ginger Andres Iniesta enjoyed a long career in the Premier League, representing the likes of Chelsea, Fulham, and Aston Villa. But Steve Sidwell is undeniably a massive Arsenal fan and a former academy star. He joined the Gunners at the age of 9 and even won 2 FA Youth Cups in 2000 and 2001. The central midfielder sadly never made it into the first team under Arsene Wenger, with his ascent between 2001 to 2003 coinciding with a hugely successful generation which included the likes of Patrick Vieira, Emmanuel Petit, Ray Parlour and Edu. Sidwell enjoyed loan spells at Brentford and Brighton before joining Reading, where he made 187 appearances. Arsenal fans never fail to remind their North London neighbours Tottenham Hotspur that their star player was once a Gooner. England captain Harry Kane joined Arsenal in 2001 aged 8 from local club Ridgeway Rovers but was released after just 1 season for being a bit chubby and not very athletic, according to former academy manager Liam Brady. Kane eventually found his way to Watford and then Tottenham, where he played as a holding midfielder, making his way further forward as he progressed up the age groups. Despite not being the most naturally gifted, his hard work paid off massively, and he has gone on to win 3 Premier League Golden Boot awards. He is also the all-time leading goal scorer in North London derbies, regularly tormenting his former side.